Hi, Jeff Cameron here today to talk to you about a new healing modality or energy medicine modality that I've been developing and working on for the past couple of months. And it is called HEAL. HEAL is an acronym for H, harmonizing emotions, and A, aligning love. So I came across this modality or book here, the emotion code, which is working with releasing trapped emotions. And I just found it fascinating. So I've been working with that, and I've done energy medicine work and have been doing that, and my love for chakras. So what I've created in these healing sessions are then the use of the emotion code coupled in with some chakra work to bring alignment of chakras for aligning toward love and the harmonizing emotions. Well, you can guess that that comes from the emotion code out of that. So I'd like to dive into this and describe this more in detail so you can really understand what a healing session would really be about. So these are done remotely. They can be done in person, but ideally the beauty of this is that they can be done remotely, meaning that I can be here in my home and you can be there in your home, wherever you are across the world, right? And we could do this session. I could do this work totally without you involved, but I would like to hopefully have you involved, where we could just be on the phone and work through a session together. All it would require is for you to sit back and listen and possibly answer a few questions. Um, so I'd be working at a distance or remotely from you. So what it is, the emotion aspect of it is from the emotion code. Then is what we do is we identify trapped emotions that are in your body. So the concept is that if you have an emotion and you don't process it all fully or completely, like you kind of put it on the shelf, you were angry about something and you're not allowing yourself to process it, it becomes stuck or sitting within your body or within your energy system, and there it sits, just creating an interrupt basically, or a scattering of your energy. So you've heard me talk about meridians and flows of energy through your system, and naturally they would flow in the ideal or best way possible. But when you have these trapped emotions that get stuck in a certain space or place in your body, let's say you get one stuck in your shoulder, well then any meridian line that might be passing through that space maybe has to jut around that. You can think of like if you went to look at a river, right, and you threw a bunch of sticks, or a beaver creates a dam and the water is diverted and has to go around. Well, the energy, of course, is going to keep moving, but maybe it's not moving in the most efficient way, which then can affect many other things as part of your energetic system or you yourself. So what we look to do is identify these potentially trapped emotions and then remove them, so that maybe your energy system and your physical system can then work and operate at a better potentiality. So this is all done by cueing in or connecting with, if I'm working with you, with your subconscious. In that, the concept and the idea and the understanding is that your subconscious keeps a record of everything you've experienced in your life. So if you have a trapped emotion of fear from age 2, subconsciously your mind remembers that and can recall that, but you may not have any memory of that. So we use muscle testing to speak with and work with the subconscious mind to identify these trapped emotions. And then in finding them, we can release them by working with some energy work in tracing your governing meridian in reverse, and a really positive, loving intention from myself in helping to release that trapped emotion and that energy. And this is where I say it's nice to have you on the phone with me, because in that process of releasing, I like to offer a breathing technique together that I do, you do, we do together, and then that helps also in releasing that emotion from your body. When you start to release these trapped emotions, all kinds of positive things can happen in your life, and changes in positivity, on your outlook, on your energy levels, or the improvement or the healing factor of things that can happen. So I'll get into a little more detail about that in a moment. And then that would be the bulk of a session. And then at the end of the session, I would work with, at a distance, remotely working with your chakras to bring those more into alignment or balance. Because a lot of this energy work, you can think of your chakras also as powerhouses. It stores energy, but also story books, if you'd like to say it that way, of your life. So each chakra might hold and carry memories and or traumas and or trapped emotions, and it has your whole stories built within each of your chakras. And so as we release some of these trapped emotions, we may be working in and around, may notice in some of the work, oh, this is affecting the third chakra. Oh, this was affecting the heart chakra. Oh, this is affecting the seventh chakra, whatever. So in that latter part of the session, I can work on aligning and bringing more energy back into the flow and alignment of the chakras to help you to process that which has been released. So and then in that you come across with this great healing modality. So the first initial session would be like ideally approximately an hour, so you can have a short consultation on the phone, just to go over a few ideas, and then we can get into working with finding and identifying trapped emotions. Now, really, all of that depends on your subconscious and what it's prepared for and willing and able to release. Maybe your system is ready to release 5 or 6 emotions, and that's enough. It just needs time to process and help release those energies out into the universe for them to return to you and bring more energy and flow into your body, mind, and spirit that way. Or maybe your system is great, and maybe you could release 10. It really depends. So how it works then, uh, use muscle testing. So you think of muscle testing, if you had a straight arm, you maybe heard or seen someone push on an arm, ask a statement, and they push on their arm. And if the statement or the answer to that question is like, if I say my name is Jeff and I had you push on my arm, I would be able to hold firm, hold strong as a positive or a yes answer toward the question. But if I said, oh, my name is Sally, my arm would go weak because the energy passing through the muscle, the deltoid holding the arm, becomes weak with a false statement or a lie or not congruent or not true statement. So this is where you can use different forms of muscle testing to identify where these potential trapped emotions are. And then once you've identified one, so this works off of a chart of 60 emotions. And there's a quick little process of eliminating, finding from column A or column B or row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, and you eliminate, go from 60 to 30 emotions quickly, and then you find the right row and you get down to just 5 emotions, and then within those 5 you can identify which of the 5 it is quickly and easily. Then in that you need to find more detail. Are we able to release this trapped emotion now, or do we need to know more? Well, okay, maybe you need to know more. Well, maybe you find out things like, well, when did this occur? So if you're a 40-year-old, you could say this happened before age 20. Yes, it did. Did it happen before age 10, before age 5? You can keep cutting things in half until you can identify. So maybe it was from age 12. Who does this involve? Is it strictly your own emotion, or maybe it involved your mom, or maybe it involved a sibling or a neighbor, or whatever it might be. But when you identify enough information, your subconscious at some point will say, okay, we know enough, and now you can release that emotion. So the form of muscle testing I use in this distance modality is ring and ring. So I set one ring to not break. That side will always hold true. And then the other ring that I create, we just put a ring inside a ring and we pull on them. So if I say my name is Jeff, that holds firm. I'm Jeff, I'm Jeff, I'm Jeff, I'm Sally. And the break side breaks. I'm like Sally, I'm Jeff, I'm Sally, I'm Jeff. So we can work with finding and identifying me that quickly, that easily, to find and identify the answers to these questions. And then, like I say, we identify one, and then we look to set a positive, loving intention and to trace your governing meridian from the top lip. So I just work from your forehead and visualizing this, and I would work over the top of your forehead and down back behind and make a statement with a positive, loving intention to release this trapped emotion into the universe, into the cosmos, so that it can be recycled, rejuvenated, regenerated, and then that energy return to you to benefit your health and wellness and vitality for body, mind, and spirit with that kind of intention set behind that. So in the session, through the muscle testing, we could release, like I say, depending on what your system's prepared for, it might be 3, 4, 5, or maybe you get 8, 9, 10 in those first consultation and session. Well, roughly approximately post that, I think a 30-minute session is just fantastic. You can generally get a good 5 or 6 emotions released within that time. It allows your body then time to process and work with that, and a few minutes of chakra work at the end to give you a nice boost. And if there's certainly something else that commonly comes up in some of these trapped emotions, with my knowledge and understanding of energy medicine as a whole, I may be able to offer you some energy medicine exercises as homework to help deal with some of these challenges that maybe your system is constantly finding based on these trapped emotions. So that's how a heal session works. harmonizing emotions, aligning love, and helping you to release these trapped emotions. So yeah, if you remove something from that right shoulder where the energy was diverting slightly around, maybe now it just passes through there more easily and more efficiently. And in that, your system can operate more optimally, and in that also the efficiency there, and you heal better. Your body produces hormones better. Your central nervous system kicks in better. So all those really fantastic, outstanding, positive things happen. So it's as simple as that in the procedure of it. So now you know and understand a little bit more about my new healing modality called Heal. And should you like to or want to book a session or a consultation with me, please look into the description below, and you can find out how to reach out and get in touch with me. And in that, we can set up a consultation. We can get you started, and we can work together to help you to heal. And it'll be amazing, and it'll be my pleasure to help you in bringing about another increased level of energy to you, for your benefit. Uh, so I'm excited to share this with the world, with you, with potential clients. And thanks for taking the time to watch and to learn about this. And I would really love to work with you on these new sessions, these healing sessions, all based around the emotion code. It's fantastic. It's going to be great. So thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. I look forward to working with you in the near future. And we'll see you again sometime soon with maybe some more energy medicine exercises or some other information to help you out with giving you a nice energy tune up. Thanks for your time. Again, look in the description below to reach out and find what you need from me or how to get a hold of me, and we'll work together and help you out as best I can. Great, and thanks. Bye for now.